3 ways to overcome comparison and run your own race. Recently, I had one of those everyone is doing better than me moments. Do you know the moments? I felt overwhelmed by the launches, the podcast episodes, the new products, and I found myself caught in a comparison trap. Comparison sucks. It steals your joy, yet we all have these moments. And I think for women especially, and for people who spend a lot of time on Instagram, it just makes it worse. The comparison trap doesn't just disappear when you reach a certain point in your business, but so long as you're aware of it, you can make it so that comparison doesn't dictate your success or the way you run your business. So rather than pretending it doesn't exist, I think we need to face comparison head on. So here are 3 ways to overcome comparison and run your own race. Number 1, know your niche and your goals. It's easy to get thrown about when you don't know your niche and you don't know your goals. When you stay in your lane and keep doing your thing, working towards your goals, you can not only overcome comparison, you also allow yourself to truly celebrate the success of others, which is where we all want to be, right? So if you get stuck, remind yourself of who you serve and what goal you are working towards. Number 2, recognize it and verbalize it. In that moment recently where I fell into the comparison trap, I wallowed for a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I went home, I laid on the lounge, I was like, my life sucks, I'm never gonna make it or whatever. But then I took the time, I willed myself to go outside, I went for a walk and I called a friend. And I explained to her where I was at and she gave me so much perspective. And it was so good because she just said, Laura, you are doing enough. Don't freak out. Just stay in your lane. So when you find yourself in those moments, I want to encourage you to recognize it and verbalize it. Call a friend, call your mom, call your therapist, go for a walk with your dog, whatever it is, get some real perspective from someone you trust. Someone who loves you, and be real with them about how you're feeling. There's something amazing about when we verbalize it because it just helps you to get on with it. Number 3, the 3rd way to beat comparison. Audit your Instagram and disconnect from your device for a minute. If you find yourself comparing, take a moment to put down your phone and step away from the comparison machine. When I find myself getting all worked up, I know I need to reconnect with real life for a second. And also, if you need to mute certain people online for your own sanity, then do it. This doesn't mean you don't love them or that you're insecure. It's just about staying in the right headspace. And sometimes it's just for a season. So, those are my 3 simple ways to overcome comparison and run your own race. I hope that you found that encouraging today, and I hope that you're reminded to stay in your lane and to keep doing your thing. Now, go get 'em.